Hi everyone, going for a morning ride on the VDM10, trying a different mount location for the GoPro. Okay. Also gonna be trying a bit of narration along the way. So we are just going around the Petržalka train station just now. And we are gonna be continuing down this road until the Slovak-Austrian border, and then we will turn onto the border road. It's around 6 AM in the morning. Need to be extra careful with these exits from the different businesses, as most of the time the drivers don't pay attention to the bike lane. Okay, let's go. The mirror is really useful to see if any cars are going behind you when I'm riding on the road. Okay, let's go on the bike path now. Okay, now we are approaching the border between Slovakia and Austria. And we will be making a left turn on the Austrian side of the border road because that road is better maintained. Okay, now we are going along the border road. Austria on the right hand side and Bratislava on the left hand side behind the trees. The red and white stone and pillars indicate the border between Austria and Slovakia. In the distance is the village of Kittsee, and on the left under the mountain is Berg on the Austrian side, and soon we will be crossing back on the Slovak side of the border road. Okay, now we crossed back onto the Slovak side because the Austrian border road continued straight into Kittsee, and we want to be going along these fields and then a small forested area. A bit in the field. Okay, let's stop and take a couple of pictures. Hi, it's a few weeks later. I'm going to re-record this section of the ride because the original footage for this next couple of kilometers got lost. So I'm back out here and we will be continuing the route, going down the border road. There is a small forested area over here. Austria is over there with the village of Kittsee and the village of Berg under the hill there, and Bratislava is on the left with the Petržalka borough over there. Okay, let's go. We are now approaching the Kittsee train station on the right, just across the border here. And we will be turning left here and continuing on the border road on the Slovak side. You can see the morning train to Vienna. This side road is going to end in a moment, and we will have to ride a bit on the main road and cross above a motorway, and then we will reconnect with the border road on the other side of the motorway. Let's go. The motorway. Okay, now it goes behind us, and we are crossing back onto the border road here. Okay, and we are continuing on the border road. Still Slovakia on the left hand side and Austria on the right hand side with the old wind turbines. You can see the old border crossing before the both countries were in the Schengen zone, just on the right there, the blue building. And that's the main motorway from Bratislava to Vienna and onwards. Looks like some hunting stands. I'm a bit annoyed about losing the previous footage because I had some nice wildlife footage in that section. So maybe I will repeat this route a couple of mornings in a row, maybe get something more interesting. We are now moving a bit further away from Bratislava, that's over there. And then we will be continuing on this border road, make a left in a few kilometers, and then go through Rusovce village, and then go back to Bratislava on the Danube Levee trail. And on this side you can see Austria. We are currently at 11.4 kilometers at 61.3 volts under load. Okay, that's great. I just realized that I might have not been recording part of the trail. Damn. So we might just repeat this trail another day if I missed too much of it. Going at a relaxing pace, just 25 kilometers per hour right now. Small cone going on the left. Okay, we are going to take a left here and head towards the Rusovce village. If we continued straight, we would eventually hit the Hungarian Slovak border. Okay, let's continue on. So we have done 15 kilometers so far and we are at 62.5 volts. So we are now going away from the border and towards the Rusovce village. Okay, we are gonna be crossing the highway just ahead. From here you can see the loop that we've been doing so far. So we started somewhere over there and then continued to the Austrian border, then went along the border through the fields and to here. Okay, let's go on. These are usually open, so I'm not sure why they are closed right now. This is a rail line towards Hungary. And let's cross onto the bicycle path. Okay, so we are entering the village of Rusovce. That was the city council building on the left there. Okay, pedestrians all over the bike lanes again. This is the main road through the village going from Hungary to Bratislava. And we are slowly making our way to the end of the village, and we will be entering the forested area between the village and the Levee trail. This is the forest that you can see in one of my other videos that I will link up in the right, and this is the forest I went through towards the Rusovce Lake. Rusovce is another village close to here. Okay, we can take a left here and go around the Rusovce Lake. Hopefully it won't be muddy. This is the Rusovce Lake, and in the distance over there you can see the Levee bike trail that goes along the Danube. But it's a bit muddy here. Let's see. You can still see the morning mist coming from the forest over the lake. On nice days this lake is usually really crowded with people swimming and playing around, but at, what is it now? 7 AM on the work week. It's really peaceful. Okay, let's continue on. We are gonna make our way around the lake towards the bike path. Damn it, it's a bit muddy and I just washed the scooter. Okay, that's not good. Oh, god damn it. This is the... it's been raining over the past couple of days. Might not have been the best idea. Hopefully that was the last mud pit. Let's take one last look. So peaceful. Let's see what the mud damage is on the scooter. Okay, it's not that bad. Yeah, these mudguards work really well. So far we have done 20.1 kilometers and we are at 61.8 volts. Heading this way left, we would get back to Bratislava, but since we still have quite a bit of battery left, because we were not rushing through the fields, we can take a little detour and go a couple kilometers further from Bratislava, and we can take a more scenic route along the Danube and the boathouses. I recorded part of that route as well in one of my earlier videos. And some people are swimming this early in the morning. Okay, going at the leisurely 25, and on the load we are at 60 volts. There's still plenty left. So Rusovce is just on the right there, and soon you will see a paved trail that goes across this field on the right, and that is the trail that we diverted from to go around the lake. If we continued along the paved trail from Rusovce, we would exit right here. Now let's speed up for a bit. In the video going to the Danube Lake, I was going through the forest that is on the right here. I plan to make a couple of more videos going through these various off-road trails through the forest, because they are not very rocky, they are just packed dirt, so it's in many places smoother than roads in the city. Okay, here we are gonna be crossing the canal on the left and going on the main bike trail on top of the levee. We are going to take a left turn here, and that will lead to the bike path that goes right alongside the Danube River, and this will start our way back towards Bratislava city center. And you can see the Danube on the right already. In the distance you can see the Bratislava castle and the new Lužný Bridge across the Danube. Okay, let's continue on. Now we are gonna be making a left into the lagoon where all the houseboats are stationed. And we are back on the main trail on top of the levee system. Up ahead is the newest bridge across the Danube, the Lužný Bridge. In some of my videos you can see me going across the bridge when I'm going on the other side of the Danube towards Šamorín. And the load, we are still at 56 volts, so we should be doing okay to get back. On the left now you can see Petržalka, which is a borough of Bratislava. On the left here you can see the water treatment plant. There are several ways we could go back. We could go left here and go along a canal that goes through Petržalka, which is just up ahead on the left here. So we went left here, but we are going to be continuing on this trail all the way to the city center and then make our way from there back to the starting point near the Petržalka railway station. Another more direct route back would be going alongside the trail down here and to the left and cutting across Petržalka. On the right here in the forest there are some beautiful trails along the Danube and the waterways. You can go down here to the right and then go on the various trails in the forest here. Some sort of police operation going on there. On the left here there are horse stables and horse racing facilities. Okay, continuing on, I met a friend, so we chatted for a bit. So now let's continue. Okay, here we are passing under the Rusovce Bridge or Harbour Bridge. Now going under the Apollo Bridge, and we are now close to the center of Bratislava. Danube is just behind these trees on the right, and then on the other side of the Danube here is already the city center. This is the old bridge, and you can see the Bratislava castle in the distance and the historic city center. Now we are going along the Sadianka Kvala City Park on the left hand side. I also made a video going through the city park, so I will link that here as well. SNP Bridge. It's the one with the big UFO at the top. And now we are back on the bike path that leads all the way back to the Petržalka railway station. This is one of the main bike paths through Petržalka. It ends at the railway station. We will take a left here and go a slightly different route because this main route has an elevator up ahead, so I like to avoid the elevators. there is a lot of people on this side, so let's cross on the other side. This is the R Park shopping center on the right. The GoPro camera battery died, so I had to change the battery, so continue on. And we are nearly back at the starting point. And we are back on the main bike path towards Petržalka railway station. Okay, and we are back where we started at the Petržalka railway station. So thanks for watching, and if you have any comments or suggestions for future videos, let me know in the comments. See you next time. I forgot to mention the total distance we went is 31.1 kilometers and the remaining voltage is 56.5.